Thanks, a string of fatal crashes in Springfield in November and December are forcing leaders to make changes to address the issue. Tonight, we're getting answers on what those changes are to improve traffic and reduce speeding.
And we're also hearing from one of the victims' family members for the first time. Western Mass News reporter Leon Purvis has the story.
He would go to the church and hang out for a little bit and have lunch, come back and bring me lunch. Well, he never came home.
Maria Vargas Martinez is describing the last time she saw her son on November 3rd. She tells us it was just a normal day for her and her 39-year-old son, Michael Diaz. According to police, Diaz was struck and killed by a vehicle on State Street around 12:30 in the afternoon. Martinez recalls that day.
He was crossing the street and two cars were racing. And when he crossed, they just took him. They dragged him. One left the scene, but came back later.
The case is still under investigation, according to state police, and the moment authorities knocked on her door and told her what happened.
I went crazy. I started screaming, and I just lost it.
She went through the burden of what many parents fear.
Children should bury their parents, not the other way around. My son was my life.
Western Mass News has also learned Michael was a father to a 15-year-old son. Now, she is asking that lawmakers address the issue, improving road conditions for pedestrians.
I don't want no mother to go through the pain that I went through.
Outside of the fatal crash Maria's son Michael was in, there were 5 others within a 2-week time span, 2 on Page Boulevard, 1 on Worcester Street, 1 on Verge Street, and another on State Street. Outside of that 2-week period, another fatal crash on State Street occurred on December 8th when a student was hit and killed by a school bus. Western Mass News getting answers. Taking our questions to Mayor Dominic Sarno on how he plans to address the issue. The mayor says increased police traffic enforcement, a roadway narrowing project on State Street, and addressing the court system's dismissal of high traffic citations are steps to address the issue. In 2020, there were 2,500 speeding citations given out. Springfield police say with that number rising to 3,800 in 2021. As far as traffic citations in 2020, there were 8,950. That number increased by 3,546 citations to 12,496 in 2021. DPW Director Chris Signoli says a traffic improvement project is planned, beginning with State Street.
We're going to be doing some roadway narrowing down there because one of the complaints that we have is there's too much speed.
The project, which will be gradual, is set to cost $650,000, and taxpayers are expected to foot the bill.
So what we want to do, first of all, is mimic what's going to happen out there. Put out cones, barrels, barricades, put something so that we can see what's going to happen with the traffic.
Does the mayor believe such changes will prevent such accidents?
Well, hopefully that's going to change. But again, Leon, I go back to self-responsibility. You can't have Big Brother everywhere. So people have to realize they need to respect the traffic rules and regulations.
The traffic improvement project is projected to be complete before Labor Day weekend. Hopefully, when that is complete, there are fewer fatal crashes in the city of Springfield. In studio, Leon Purvis, Western Mass News.